Hi guys! This is a video that I kind of wanted to do for you since I got back from Korea, and I think I wanted to do a video that kind of encompasses the things you might need while you're traveling there. This is the type of stuff that I really was thankful of having while I was there, and some of the items I really wish that I knew about before I went. So yeah, let's get started. The first and most important thing that I learned through my sister is how important to have a subway app. So I have the subway app here. I think the one I use, they have a little different one for Android. So when you open it, it looks like this and has all the subway stations on there. And then you could pick. I stayed at this Gondok station a lot, so I could pick Gondok, right? And then I go departs from. Am I even showing it? And then I could be like, okay, I want to go to Dongdaemun. So I click the Dongdaemun right here. And then I go arrives at. And it kind of shows you like this on the train lines that you should take. And if there's any transfers. And then you could go to information, and then it kind of has a list of it. I mean, the one I picked didn't have any transfers, but it was a great way to learn how to ride the subway, and it made it so simple, right? And I just appreciated, I mean, even though I could read Korean and all, I appreciated how much English there was all over the stations. So yeah, I did really enjoy. I don't know how I would have went through the subway without the app. Sometimes I just felt so lost. This was actually one of the most important things that I had while I was in Korea. And also, you can get the subway card if you don't know. At those like convenience stores, little convenience stores, sell subway cards there. And once you're done with it, I think there's a small fee, but like if you still have money left over before you leave, you can get it and redeem it as cash. Just FYI, in case you didn't know that. But yeah, there is a small fee, I believe. I can't remember what it was. So the next item I wanted to mention is the Z palette. This is the small size Z palette, and I thought was so convenient. I packed some of my favorite shadows like this. I have some MAC ones and some Makeup Geek ones in there, and it was such a convenient way to put some of your favorite eyeshadows in. Like, you don't need to take a whole big palette, you know. This is all I took, and it worked for me. So yeah, I really love the Z palettes for traveling, and I think it was really nice to minimize space and stuff to have that there. So one other thing I noticed is that there isn't that many like water fountains around or anything in Korea, but they do have a lot of like, not those Americanized fountains, but they have like this like filtered water system like all over the place. Like if you go to shopping malls, they just have them, and I believe I saw them in the subway stations too. And so it's a great idea would be to take some type of water bottle with you, so you can just fill it up as you go, so you don't always have to buy water. The Clean Canteen is a little heavy, so I would probably more prefer to take like a plastic one, even though I don't like to use plastic water bottles that much. But for traveling, I think, you know, you're gonna be buying water, it's in a plastic container anyway, so yeah, it would be a lot lighter than this, but I do really recommend to take a water bottle. One other thing that I really appreciated having was, I'm almost out of these, but these are makeup wipes or towel cleansing towelettes. But I really appreciated having it while I was traveling, because sometimes it's like you don't want to take so many different type of, you know, makeup removers. I mean, obviously I brought like a cleanser, but you don't want to bring so many things. So having this just made it convenient for quick fix-ups or just to take off makeup at night. And one thing I do want to mention is that if you stay at like a hostel, they provide like very little towels. So if you love having big towels, you might want to just bring this along. I know it's kind of luggage, but if you have room, bringing your own towel might be something that you want to do. And plus, sometimes some people are really picky. You don't want to use towels from somewhere else. So yeah, having a towel of your own would be good. Next thing I want to mention is a backpack. My sister brought one of those hiking backpacks. I will insert a picture right here, and it actually, like, the outside part comes off, so you can carry it as a little backpack, or you can carry a whole thing. It fits as much stuff as a suitcase, like a small carry-on suitcase, maybe even more. And it actually, on your shoulders, the way they made it is so comfortable that it doesn't even feel heavy on your shoulders. And if you're traveling to more than one location, you're staying at a couple different places, it would be really nice. It's like, just the fact that it's so crowded in Korea, especially in the subway system, and to lug around a luggage, it was so much more convenient to have a backpack, just something on your back that you can just carry around places. Yes, state the obvious, but yeah, it just made it so much more convenient to have a backpack, I think. So yeah. And if you're staying at a hostel or a hotel and then you leave the bigger part of the backpack and you want to take the smaller backpack around, I mean, this Osprey one made it so comfortable to have a day bag as well. So yeah, I really recommend this backpack. And if you're traveling somewhere and you're looking into it, I really recommend this brand. Next thing I wanted to mention are like these little decanters. If you're like me and you do any of the subscription boxes, I like to save like these little containers from the subscription boxes for my own travel use. So I saved this one. I don't remember what was in it. I believe some type of oil, but I did put my night oil in here and take it with me to Korea. And it even has like a squeezy, sorry about that, even has a little droplet thing and everything. So yeah, I would highly suggest you save these type of small containers for traveling. So I went to Korea in October, so if you're going in like spring, for winter and summer you kind of know what to expect, but if you're going in like spring or fall where the weather's kind of changing, I think it's important to bring a scarf. I brought this Burberry one with me while I was there, and it was so nice. Like, it's really lighter than really a jacket, right? Just to have around and just to throw on if you're cold or take off. So yeah, I really enjoyed having a scarf, and I'm pretty sure that's kind of a no-brainer, but just in case you forget, right? So I would say out of all these, the most important thing to have is comfortable shoes. So if you're into running shoes or exercise shoes, you just wear them around, I highly recommend to bring those. But if you're like me, and I mean, I wanted shoes that would go with like a lot of my outfits, so I actually brought these combat boots with me to Korea. These are from Guess. I know they're all scruffed up and kind of dusty, but these were so comfortable, and I enjoyed having these with me, and they went with so many of my outfits. So I really liked that, and that it was fashionable. I also recommend, I mean, these are new to me and I love them. So I just wanted to show them in my video. And these are like a short heeled boots, and these are so comfortable too. If you can get something like this to wear, it's fashionable as well, goes with shorts and skirts and everything. So yeah, those are like a couple options that you could have as shoes that are comfortable. I mean, you walk around so much in Korea and there's a lot of stairs. It's not like the US at all, because you're just traveling by walking in subways. So I highly recommend having comfortable shoes. So that's it for my videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you thought this was helpful, and subscribe for more weekly videos. If you guys thought I forgot anything or you have something you want to mention, please list in the comments below. And yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye! So I'm sure you've all heard of the Pandora ones, but those are really expensive, and if you can't afford it but you really want a charm bracelet, I think this is a pretty good option. It's also kind of pricey. Each charm is probably around like $10 to $15 like average price.